Okay, let's see here. Let's see what we got. Let me just adjust a little bit. Not sure how the sound is going to be. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. So I don't know if this is going to work, but hello. This is Philly. Philly, welcome to my kitchen. I hope you'll be able to hear me. I'm going to try to talk really loud because I realize my camera is quite far away. This isn't going to sound as good as my streams, and I actually can't see. Let me try to see. I'd love to see if there's a way that I could see if anyone is saying anything, because I have my camera turned around because I think the camera's better coming from here instead of me seeing it. So, but I might just switch that because maybe that won't make sense. And I'm just trying to see now if this is even showing up. So let me just get things started a little bit. Had a lot of technical difficulties today. I was just saying, okay, all right. It looks like it is up. I'm just going to try to see if I can see the comments through my laptop. Let me see here. Let me see if I can see it, please. Let me see this so that I can see what's going on. Show. I think I can. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. So, hello. So I think you'll be able to see my chat. Also, there might be a little bit of a delay, but this is better than nothing. So, let me just take one more peek real quick and see how the camera looks. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness. You know, you just gotta laugh, because really, what else can you do? Live streaming, now I've been live streaming for a little over a year, and just when you think you know what's happening, you know how life is, it's just like, yeah, we're gonna kind of mess with it a little bit. So I put this in the freezer to chill, to have with the sticky Thai wings, because I thought Prosecco, first of all, I love Prosecco, and I think Prosecco is such a great accompaniment to a lot of things, but especially spicy food. And but you know what? I'm having it now because it has now been almost, oh, Greg, can you hear me okay? I'm a little stressed right now. Not that I recommend having Prosecco when you're stressed, but I was going to save it for once I ate the sticky Thai, but you know what? I'm not waiting. Just a little crazy. Good, thank you. It probably sounds a little echoey because I'm only using my my camera, my phone's microphone. So I'm sorry if you're just joining me now and want to see the wings right away, but I've got to get back to a little bit. So let me get a little glass. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I gotta tell you, sometimes I wonder, what in the world am I doing? Like, what am I doing? I've been doing this streaming for a year, and just when I think I've gotten the hang of it, I don't have the hang of it. I mean, I do, but then nothing cooperates. So my, my lovely laptop and I have different software that does my stream, and I have different software that I use for the camera on my phone and all this stuff. What's funny is nothing was working today. It was like the one part wasn't talking to the other part. I updated, I restarted multiple times, unplugged, replugged. I did everything. I looked at videos that were supposed to tell me how to fix it, and nothing worked. So currently, the way I usually stream is not working. So yeah, that's where I am. So then I was going to just videotape it. I'm like, well, I'll videotape it and drop it. But that's all through this software, this OBS. So if my camera's not working on a live stream, it also won't work for me to record. So that brought me to, let me just take one sip. Oh, y'all. Is it Friday yet? That's all I want to know. So then it took me to, I also thought, could I just go live from YouTube? But I didn't know if I had enough subscribers because I wasn't sure what the rules were. In fact, I don't even know how long they'll let me go live. Maybe they're going to shut me down at some point. I don't know. But I looked at it, and I did a quick search, and it said over 25, and I'm approaching 500, which I'm so excited about. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do it. So here I am. Because I had everything ready. I just needed y'all. I just needed a camera. I just needed that. So I'm going to shush. gonna get myself together. But Greg and Archie, happy birthday! And can I just say, what was making me more sad than anything is I know I missed Greg's birthday during a live stream because it wasn't during one of my live streams, but Archie's birthday's today. And I was like, I wanted to wish my friend from across the pond a happy birthday. And you put the comment on my YouTube and I saw that. And can I just, by the way, give a big air hug to my Twitter family, because when I went to put the message on and I saw so much love, like a girl would get choked up, that's all I'm gonna say. So you all are the best. I mean, I just can't tell you how much you're the best. So Archie, happy birthday, and your birthday magic made at least this work. So I'm so glad, and I can read y'all, so I'm very excited. I know it's gonna be a little echoey because I'm in my echoey condo. So it'll be a little echoey, but you know, we're just gonna power through, and this is just what happens, right? What do they say? Making lemonade out of lemons. So let me see here. Oh, you guys are the best. You guys are the best. Okay, one more little sip. So back to what I was here for. Sticky tie. Now I know my friend Archie, by the way, has already made sticky tie wings. So Archie, you're going to let me know if these are similar to the recipe you used, because I know I watched that video a while ago, and I'm not sure, you know, if you concocted yourself or if you referred to something. So as you all well know, Philly likes to do a deep dive on her research. So I was looking at so many different sticky tie recipes. There are a ton out there, a ton of versions. And I landed on two, and I landed on two for these reasons. I feel like one of them is very approachable, and most of us will have a lot of the ingredients. You might have to go out and get one or two ingredients to make this if you don't have it in your pantry already. And then this other one, it just hit me in a different way. And I know and I have these both in the links below, and because I was able to figure that out, how to put everything in the description already. And the blogger or whoever had put the recipe had spent some time, I can't remember if it was a cousin or a friend from Thailand that was over. So it just sounded a little bit more interesting. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do both, because now that I've started almost an hour and 15 minutes late, let's just make two. But that was my plan. I had planned to make two different sauces. So I'm going to split these in half and do half of them in one sauce and half of them in the other sauce, and we'll see which one I like better, and I'll let you know. I expect both will be delicious, but I'm just anxious to see the differences, or taste the differences rather. So you all know that one thing I like to do when I'm doing chicken wings is the night before, based upon Pro Home Cooks, I get them out, I dry them, and I season them, just so they have a chance to kind of get all yummy before future yumminess. So that's what I did. So you can see they've been salt and peppered. Both recipes just talked about keeping the initial seasoning simple, because really all the flavor is in the sauce. And I bought them all Connect this time. And I was watching someone else, another YouTuber, that was actually talking about how they started cooking their wings not separated, and they actually liked it even better. So we shall see. So I'm going to test a couple things. I'm testing two different sticky tie recipes, and I'm testing keeping this all together. So that's what we're going to do. So I already have my air fryer warming up. Let me get it back up because I have been chit-chatting for a little bit. Shocking, I know. So let me go get this back started. I'll try not to talk when I'm facing that way, because I know my microphone is like really pushing limits right now. And I'm just checking. Yes. Need to Gotcha. All right, guys. And anyone else watching, please, thank you for joining my crazy stream today. Who knew I'd be streaming directly from YouTube on my phone? Because I usually go through OBS and stream elements. So in any event, we are here making chicken wings today with my air fryer, and I'm excited about it. So these will be going in a minute, and I'm going to be using my grapeseed oil spray just to say, I don't want to have a lot of flavor in the spray, but just to make sure they get nice and crispy. For these, because these are bigger, I'm going to plan on, in my air fryer, the highest setting, which is, I believe, 400, or I think it might be, yes, 400 on mine. Yours might go a little higher. I'm going to be doing for 15 minutes each, because They're not separate, so I do expect them to take a little bit longer. And while they're cooking and while I'm flipping, I'm going to be making my sauces. So they should be able to go in, so I'm actually just going to get them sprayed. Let me bring my air fryer over and get these guys going. And while they're cooking, I will be making the sauces. So first I'm going to oil this nicely. Hubs is going to love the cleanup for this, right? Delicious. It's going to be a little sticky. So I'm just going to put these, you know what, I'm going to spray them first. And I'm going to put skin side down to start. So let me get the spray. Spray them over my sink so I can get them all oiled up. Here we go. And then I'm going to flip them. They've been seasoned, as I said, with salt and pepper. It's going to be a little more crowded than usual. I know you're not supposed to crowd your pans. We'll see how we do with that. And it's funny because there were more in this section than the past ones I've done. Definitely were more wings. Yeah, this is going to be a little, it's going to be a little crowded here. Let's see if we can make this work. I'm kind of breaking all my rules that I said of not crowding. But I really don't want to cook these all separately. That's going to make me a little sad. So let's see if we can make this work. Oh dear, come on everyone, get close, get friendly. Get close, get friendly, we got this. Okay, all right. They might take a little bit longer because they are all quite cozy in here. I'm gonna put that away because I'm gonna get a fresh one. When I flip them, and I'm gonna give them a nice spray. And I'm gonna get these in for 15 minutes. Get them in 15 minutes, 400. Let's see here. There we go. All right, let me wash my hands. So, Archie, how has your day been? Have you had a good birthday? What have you done today? Have you done anything just for your birthday? What are your traditions? I think birthdays are wonderful because everyone all over the world, all over the country, everyone has different, traditions for their birthday. Some people keep it super quiet, others do more things. So just curious as to what you do for your birthday. Everyone's telling me to get in. So Archie says, I've said this before, your wings are twice the size of ours. Ours are so small. Well, in America, we do everything big here, right? I don't know what we're feeding our chickens. I do believe, I can't remember if these were organic that I got or if they were just kosher. I don't remember, but they were something different from the usual Purdue that I got, but there was a good price and they looked beautiful, so I thought I'd get them. So Archie says that his day has been very ordinary. Well, no, because look, you get a little Philly on your birthday. I'm not saying I'm all that, but I care very much. But I'm going to a seafood restaurant next week with my buddy. Wonderful. Yeah, you know what? I love my air fryer, and it's really not because of the wings. Like, the wings are nice. I just use it. I use it for so many applications, and one of my favorite things to use it for is vegetables. I love cooking vegetables in there. It gets them so brown and caramelized. I put everything in there, and it's quicker. I love it. It is not, I was worried when the air fryers first came out. I kind of resisted for a while, and I thought that maybe it would just be like a fad, but for me it's a workhorse. And my sister, who got me interested in it, for her, it's a workhorse. So Hubs he was a little worried about me. In fact, he sent me a little text before I came live. He was like, you okay? Because he heard from my tech son, who couldn't help me with my issues. I've got issues. So I'm okay, but I did break open some Prosecco that I put in the freezer, so.
It's not shy.
Probably should have gone for something stronger, but Prosecco it is. So yeah, so this was fun. It was a fun day today. No, this is YouTube Live. We're going live through my phone, through YouTube, and I put this on because Lefty actually has a bit of a brain at times, and I thought, oh, I wonder if I could see the chat, because I knew I wouldn't be able to see the chat from there. So I've got my chat. So right now I'm chatting with Greg and Archie. It's Archie's birthday.
Happy birthday, Archie.
And we're talking about air fryers. So as I mentioned to you, I'm making two sauces. I'm going to make the one that I think is a little easier first, because we want to reduce it a little bit to make it a glaze. And I'll talk a little bit about their their method that they said for this one. So this sauce is the one that includes some Thai chili sauce, soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, honey, hoisin, garlic, and then some ginger powder, some salt, pepper, and red pepper flakes. So I had most everything, but I did realize I forgot to get the ginger powder out. Now, I do not use ginger powder much. Let me see. Oh dear. That it? Nope. Okay. So I don't use ginger powder much because I use ginger. So I don't see it, friends. So I'm just going to use ginger. So that's the one thing that I'll be doing differently. So I want to get it in a pan because I'm going to be reducing it. So here's my pan. And I've got my rice wine vinegar, my chili sauce, hoisin, honey.
Yes.
Yes. Garlic, ginger, salt, pepper, and soy sauce. So the only thing that I thought a lot of people might not have, well, I guess there were three things. I forgot about the rice wine vinegar, but you could just use another vinegar, in a pinch. You could just use like an apple cider vinegar, which is one that's a little less harsh, because rice vinegars are a little bit sweeter. So if you didn't have it, you could substitute something like that in here just to give a little bit of bite. But I figured a lot of people don't have the hoisin, and I just have this little jar of it that we're using up before I get more. And some people might not have the red Thai style chili sauce, although this is something that you'll find in a lot of, I've seen it in little meatball recipes, like for those appetizer, those little ones that gives a little spice and heat. So, and this is versatile, so I will say the red Thai chili sauce is a really versatile thing that adds some kick and sweetness to things. So it's a great ingredient to have. So the hoisin, I feel like is a thing that a lot of people don't have unless you do a lot of Asian cooking. So I'm gonna put together, I halved the amounts that are on the recipe, and I'm gonna put them together, and then I'm gonna reduce this sauce to make one a glaze. The method that the person that included this recipe, and that was from scrambledchefs.com. Nope, then it wasn't. Sorry, I've got two purple things, and I've got even the chart. This was from buythiscookthat.com. They actually cook the wings. They toss the wings in the sauce, and they cook them in the sauce, and then they glaze it at the end. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to just reduce it as a glaze and then toss it. So I am changing the recipe somewhat. What I do know is I will have the flavor. The flavor will be apparent there that we can do a judge for. So let me get things going. All right, so I'm going to do a half cup of Thai chili sauce. Oh, I think I'm going to use some of my Thai chili sauce. I hope I have a half cup.
Hey, Greg. Cheers, Adams. You look well considering the pressure you're under. Yeah, right. I'm going to have a gin and tonic.
Especially the pressure of having a wife that's under pressure, right?
I'm going to have a gin and tonic with English gin for Archie's birthday.
Do you got,
The Ridge gin.
do you guys drink gin? Greg, I know you're a bourbon guy. Hubs has recently been using Moodles, which was, you didn't use Moodles. And White found out when I don't drink gin and tonics often, but sometimes if I'm like, I want to have a cocktail and I'm thirsty, I'll go for gin and tonic. And I found out that I don't care for but I'm fussy, you know. So I didn't know if you guys drank any of the gin. Okay, so I have a half cup of my Thai chili sauce. And then I'm going to be using an 1/8 cup, so I'm going to eyeball it, soy sauce. So I don't regularly have gin, yes. So you were saying, hoi, oh, hoi. So hard to reading your message and it says, hoi, sin, and then I put together. Hoisin is a huge favorite of mine. Yes, I think hoisin is great. Oh, for duck. Oh my gosh. You know, I think DS was asking me on one stream, like something that I haven't made yet, or that I was scared to make, or something like that. And duck is one of the things that intimidates me. I have never cooked duck before. I enjoy it.
Really greasy.
Well, my sister did it once, and I think that's kind of what scared me. I didn't have her duck. It's not that she's a great cook, but she said it stunk up her house and made her oven all greasy, and she's like, never again. So yeah.
Let's not do that, considering
Yeah. All right, let me get. So to that, now I'm adding 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar, and again, if you needed to substitute like an apple cider vinegar, that might work well. So, let's see. Well, I will tell you, Hubs, with the little debacle today, I don't think I said but one crass word. I just think I was really silent. You know when you're so upset that you actually don't say anything, but you're just really silent? That was me.
You didn't say one bad word, you said like 57 bad words.
Only in my head. Only in my head. No, truly. They didn't call the cops hearing me freak out in here. I was just a little taken aback. And I was trying to use what brain I have left to figure out a way to solve this problem. I'm going to add 1.5 tablespoons of honey. I should have put some, what do you call it in here? Because that makes it come out a lot easier. Oh my lord. My honey is not cooperating. And I'm using my weaker hand, so that's not smart. Holy cow. Boy, that did not want to give up at all. I'm going to switch hands. Let's see if I can do this without getting honey all over the place. Woo! Oh, no, I think I made it work. Okay, let's get that. There we go. Okay, there we go. There's a lot of sweetness in here because there's a lot of sweetness in the Thai chili sauce. So, fellas, and anyone else that is joining us, by the way, hello, my name is Philly, and thank you for joining the live stream. I'm just making one of the Thai chili sauces we're going to be tossing our wings with when they're done cooking in the air fryer. But I'm wondering, I know I'm chatting here right now with Greg and Archie. What are your favorite ways to have wings? What do you like to dress your wings in most? Now, I am going to also add a 1/2 tablespoon of hoisin. Grab that. I can smell the chicken, by the way. It's smelling really good. Grab some of that out. Okay. Eyeballing this. And then I need some garlic. I'm just going to use my garlic paste. 1.5 cloves. And I'm going to use some ginger. I could not find my ground ginger, so I'm just using fresh ginger. And some salt and pepper. And then you can add more red pepper flakes for more heat. So I'm going to taste the sauce and make an executive decision. Because I like some heat. All right, let's give this a stir. That's not going to be good for stirring. So I'm going to put this here and get a proper spoon. And get my heat going. Let's give this a stir. Then I'll give it a taste. So Archie says, I have a very good gooseberry gin that I must open soon. Ooh, have you heard of gooseberry?
I have not.
He has not heard of that. That sounds like a cool name, actually.
It is a cool name.
So hearing gooseberry makes me think of a story one of my students was reading today. It's the old Chicken Little story, and it was Goosey Lucy or Lucy Goosey. Sorry, I digress. Just real life here in Philly. Let's see. And then I need to see how large the shot of gin is before I pass judgment. And was not on standby. So the problem is that I use my phone as our camera, because my phone has a good camera. So it's a newer phone, and so the problem is that I was FaceTiming him. I could show him my laptop, but like he needed to see the camera. You know what I mean? Like I was on the phone, he couldn't see part of the problem. And so he could only do so much help, so the best he could offer was for me to look it up on Google, which I did, and I listened to a couple videos, tried a couple things, and nothing remedied it. So yeah, unfortunately, that's kind of what happened. Do you have gooseberries there? I feel like I've heard of gooseberries, Arch. Greg, have you heard of gooseberries? And Greg also said, I've been messing around with some local sauces I buy from local folks. Oh, that's the best. In Florida, just to see what the local flavors are. I used to make a Hawaiian sauce when I was in Indiana. That sounds delightful. And it's funny, we got a local hot sauce that I think I used when we made hot and honey wings, Greg, and it was a mango habanero. Oh my goodness, it is so good, and we used it for the hot and honey as one of the hot sauces, and it was fabulous. Okay, I'm gonna do a little taste to see how this is. Very good, but I just, now it's going to reduce. I'm going to add just a little bit of flakes. Bump it up a little bit. So these are just red pepper flakes you can add to your taste. I know the sauce is going to reduce, so I don't want to go hog wild on it. Okay, so this is my sauce. Let's see. So here's my sauce, and now I'm going to reduce it so it's more like a glaze. And my wings are done for the first side, so I'm going to get them out and flip them. Let's see here. Ooh! Ooh!
Sounds hot.
They look pretty, and they smell amazing. See that?
Are they dark enough?
Oh no, they've only done like half the time. And I'm gonna flip them. Wow. Oh my goodness. And they have shrunk a little bit, so that's good. Okay, so now I'm gonna flip them, and again, they're still a little crowded. I might regret that I made this so crowded. But hey, you know what? It's kind of like, what have I got to lose? It's just been that kind of day. So, flip, flip, see. Oh, Arch, I'm telling you, I'm really, and I'm being totally honest, I was really bummed with everything happening today, because I truly just wanted to be able to, on air, wish you a happy birthday. And by the way, if anyone is not aware of Archie's great YouTube channel, it's Archie Pie Chef. Remind me of the name of your channel, Archie. Oh, Chef Archie Pie. It's right there. Chef Archie Pie. And he makes amazing recipes, and it's just, he has a lovely way about him. And then his daughter also introduces all of the recipes, which is really wonderful, and I love that. It's one of my favorite parts too. So check him out. If you've not checked out Chef Archie Pie, do check him out. He has wonderful content, and you want to check it out, like and subscribe. All right, so now another 15 minutes. Let's see. There we go. We're off and running. And this is reducing. Let me do a check. So it hasn't come up yet. Now the other sauce. The other sauce involved from scrambledchefs.com. This is the one whose cousin or friend or someone from Thailand came and influenced this recipe. This involves, let me put it in here. Oh, y'all saw. So I'm so happy now that I'm fully stocked with measuring cups. Y'all know, because those of you on Twitter saw this lovely bounty. But it is so wonderful. Before, I only had, and I don't have my old ones here right now. Before, I was making do with only these two sizes, and this one was chipped, so we had to be careful. This had broken. I didn't have this. This is a brand new thing. So I'm thrilled to have all three sizes, and now this lovely little guy that has just all these different kinds of measures for liquids. So very excited about that. It's nice, you know, it's funny, we put off and off the important things in our kitchen at times, and then we go splurge on something else. It's just silly. So I'm putting in an 1/8 cup of soy sauce. Oh, just like the other one. The other one had 1/8 cup of soy sauce. I'm going to use the same cup. 1/8 cup of soy sauce. Then I'm going to put a 1/2 teaspoon of sesame oil. So I've got my sesame oil. 1/2 teaspoon. You know what? Let me get my wait a second. Okay. Aren't these cute? Cute little gingerbread men. I have way too many measuring spoons. Okay, I digress. So 1/2 teaspoon of sesame oil. So let me get that. Love sesame oil. That is a great ingredient. It just adds such great flavor. 1.5 tablespoons of lime juice. I'll do that in a minute. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic. My garlic. I don't think it seems like a lot of garlic at all. 1/2 teaspoon of fresh ginger. Okay. 1 tablespoon of honey. So that. Squeeze again. I'm going to make sure it's in the right hand this time. Let's see what y'all say. Phil, do you want my autograph? Absolutely! I absolutely want your autograph, Archie. If you send me your autograph, I'll get some pretzels to you.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm just joking. I don't know how to get pretzels to him. Unless I can have one of those drones take it all the way over there across the pond.
Did you,
And then Archie said, I've seen this pineapple habanero sauce on your Twitter pics. I'm very curious. The mango habanero sauce. Is that the one you're talking about? That is really good. I'll show it to you in a second.
Did you tell everybody about the hole in the?
Yes.
Okay.
And Archie says, Amy would approve of your cute kitchen utensils. Oh, I'm sure she would. And I used to have more cute ones, but when we moved to the city, I had to get rid of a lot of stuff. I had to downsize, you know? All right. I don't want to. Oh, I'm going to show you real quick. This is the mango habanero sauce. So you can see that.
So Greg said the pineapple habanero is from a local place in Florida. My old recipe is one I created for my family.
Oh, you were talking about Greg's. Oh, that was my bad.
Aptly named Ohana K. Ohana K, which means family barbecue.
Gotcha. Sorry, Archie. I thought you were talking about the mango
And then
stuff.
Archie said
I don't know if they're going
Greg
to be
had
able
it
to hear.
on his Twitter pic.
Yeah. I don't know if they'll be able to hear. I don't know if my phone will. Do you think that? Can you hear Hub's voice at all?
Oh,
Because I just don't know with this microphone.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Can you hear Hub's voice at all? He was just chit-chatting. I didn't know if you guys could hear.
Well, it's just about what Greg wrote.
No, I know.
What
I
Archie wrote.
was just curious if they could hear. Oh, they could hear you. Awesome. All right. So I put in the honey. I also need to put in some Thai chili paste. So this is something I do have right here. So I'm going to put in a 1/2 tablespoon of Thai chili paste. Oh my goodness. I have just got a lot of spoons going on. Okay. So let's just get one more. Ooh, my sauce is a bubbling. Oh, it's hot. Okay, need to get my little plater.
Hey, it's funny when you put a notice on your stream that said having some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Please stand by for the life strained.
Oh! Well, my fingers were a little fumbly, right? Oh, that's got a little heat. That tastes really good. That one place. Okay, so in here I'm going to be putting in, I just lost my spoons. Oh dear. You know what, y'all can't take me anywhere. Okay, so let me just rewind, because everyone listening is like, what did you just say? So I put in 8 cups soy sauce, a half teaspoon sesame oil, half teaspoon garlic, half teaspoon ginger, 1 tablespoon of honey, and now I'm going to put in a half a tablespoon of Thai chili paste. That smells, that just got great flavor, smelling it, yum. And then 1 teaspoon of sriracha. I did not get that out. Go. I love my hot sauces. So only a teaspoon. This one should we use here. I'm just making. Oh! Uh-oh. Okay. Making a royal mess. These are done. These are done. There we go. And a half tablespoon of oyster sauce, and then a 1/4 teaspoon of mustard. Now it's funny. I was wondering if they meant mustard, like brown mustard, but they didn't say. So I'm assuming they just mean your general mustard. So I got my general yellow mustard and my oyster sauce. Here's my oyster sauce. So we need half a tablespoon of oyster sauce. Let me get that back out. So oyster's a little thick. There we go. Okay. And a 1/4 teaspoon of mustard. All right. I'm just going to eyeball that. That all shook up. I'm just going to use this to make sure I don't blur it out too much. Why does mustard always splurge? It always splurts, you know? It doesn't come out nice. It splurts. I also still need to put in my lime juice, by the way, which I also love that. Thought that was a great addition. So 1½ tablespoons of lime juice. So I'm going to, oh my gosh, you're being a mess. Holy Toledo. Oh my word. Just ridiculous. And a new washcloth. And that poor washcloth is just going to get stained all over because I'm just making a mess. All right, let's clear this off a little bit. We won't even be able to taste anything because we're going to have so much stuff here. Got my lime. Of course, you know what I'm thinking when I say that. What is that? How's that song go, sweetie? The lime and the coconut. Put the lime in the coconut and something like that.
I always hated that song.
What am I going to do with it? All right, so I'm looking for 1½ tablespoons of lime juice. All right, so my favorite way to do lime is with my squeezer. So let me just cut it and squeeze it. I have green onions here because I definitely want to have those on top. And some sesame seeds too. I'm going to get my sesame seeds out. I'm going to use my new doohickey because I need 1½ tablespoons. I'm so excited. This is awesome. So I know where to put it. I'm going to do a little squeeze. See how juicy my lime is? Look at that. A half lime was 1½ tablespoons. You can't ask for better than that. All right, and I'm going to get a little whisk because this is just not coming together like I'd like it to. I think a whisk will help. All right, a little mini whisk. Let me get this first. The chili paste is needing to get broken up here. By the way, I turned off the heat on my glaze because I felt like it had reduced well. Let me just check it again. Yeah, I thought it was time. Woo! That's hot. I thought it was time for it to be done. Philly decision. Okay, in goes my lime juice. And this does not say salt and pepper. So let me just make sure: soy sauce, sesame oil, lime juice, garlic, ginger, honey, Thai chili paste, sriracha, oyster, and mustard. Very interesting. And then this I'm going to be tossing, which I find very interesting too, because it's kind of loose. So I definitely need a taste of this. Ooh. Oh, that's complex. This one's definitely more interesting. Does that make sense? And I don't mean it's not to say the other one's not good. The other one's what I would expect. It has that Thai chili sauce flavor, right? That base, which I'm familiar with. But this one definitely is much more unique, which I like. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to think if I want any more or less of anything in this. Very, very good. Not super spicy, but I could always ramp that up with more chili paste or more sriracha, I guess. Let's see what y'all are saying. So, the tiny jar was hoisin sauce. I need more hoisin sauce. That was my little jar that I'd gotten in something, and now I need to get more hoisin sauce. And you were saying the shrimps. Yes, Greg, you are buying all the good shrimps for sure, and I'm very jealous of that. Gulf shrimp are some of the best shrimp out there. And your bloody limes are bigger. Now I will tell you, Archie, I actually don't like the big limes. Sometimes when sometimes I go to the store, and then other times I pick up orders. I started doing that when I started working in Philly years ago, because it was just too hard. Because my boys were home at that point, I was trying to save time, so I started ordering my groceries. And the hard part with that is you get what you get and you don't get upset. And sometimes I pick the big ones. I actually prefer the smaller ones. I think they're juicier, to be honest. Yeah, right. Greg, you go big. But our shrimps and our wings are, oh, Archie, you're hysterical. You're hysterical. Okay, so I'm going to save some lime in case we want any lime on anything. And I'm going to get these lovely green onions. Chopped already, they've already been washed. I'm going to put the salt and pepper away. I do think I want to add a little something to this. I'm going to have to figure that out. We can get these cut. Alright. Go, tops off. Get them sliced. To get those big ones down, the whites. I actually like, some people might just put the greens on, and for some recipes I might just do greens, but I know for this I actually like a little bit of the sharp white also for that freshness and the onioniness. Oh my goodness. One of my words, right babe?
It's not a word.
It is a word. It's my word. It's a Philly word. Okay.
Just make it a word.
Gotta take a peek at them. Woo! Wow. Wow, these look spectacular. Look at that. They look spectacular. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to, and they're nice and crispy. I'm going to take out some and toss them with this sauce, which is what they did in the recipe. They just tossed it with the sauce. And then the other ones for the glaze, I'm going, I'm trying to think of, although you'd probably rather I not put them back in the air fryer, right? Oh, I'll put down some nonstick foil, because otherwise Hubs is going to have my head if I create a royal mess in there. So let me do that. Let's see. I know what to do. I have figured it out. Okay, so first, let me get these tossed. All right, so, okay. So first, I'm gonna get these out. Okay. Okay. Oh no, there are 4. Okay, so I can do 4 and 4. Do that one. Okay, 4 and 4. And then these I'm going to take out. Get some foil in, and I'm going to pour the sauce on these and let them get a little sticky. Okay. Let me get my foil in. Not burn my hand. There we go. All right. It's going to go in. I'm going to baste the bottoms first and then flip. Oh, these look delicious. All right, so now I'm going to just, not enough fingers. Okay, friends, let me show you. I'm going to bring this. Get some of this on. There. Okay. I'm going to flip them on here. Alright, I'm going to put some on here. They feel very crispy, I will tell you that. I'm telling you that method of seasoning them, because the salt draws out the moisture in the fridge and letting them dry. I mean, that's what I do with my turkey, so that my turkey skin is nice and crispy for Thanksgiving. So, I mean, definitely I've used it for other things, but with chicken, oh my gosh, if you like crispy wings, it's perfect. All right, so these are gonna go back in for a little bit. Okay, and meanwhile, I'm going to toss my other ones that have probably got a little cold now, but no matter, in this other sauce we made. Okay, so I'm going to get those tossed. I'll show you those. I'm not going to flip because I'm afraid I'll get the sauce all over me, and you know I would. That's exactly what would happen. Properly sauced. This one little end is being stubborn. I'm going to get the sauce on that one. Okay. There we go. All right, let me get them on the plate. Actually, it's here. Right. Here's some of them, the first ones. There we go. Okay. So that's the first one. I'll show you these first of all. See. Those look beautiful, brown. They smell delicious. I'm going to put some green onions on those. Okay. So those are done. Oh my gosh, I've gotten sauce everywhere. This is hysterical. There. Tidy up. I even got sauce in my pour line. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. We have some lime sauce in case we want to give a little citrus hit to anything. And then I'm going rinse out that bowl and use that bowl for, definitely gonna use that bowl to do the rest of the other ones. So we just give it a quick rinse. Dry. And then by that time, our other ones will be ready, and then babe, it'll be testing time. And so I've found 2 sauces that we're gonna be trying today for the Thai. And I just want to get your thoughts of which one you like better and why. And so we're going to kind of share with everyone our thoughts of our sauce choice. And maybe you like them both, but for different reasons, right?
Alright.
That's okay too.
Sounds good.
So, all right, the tongs, and then make this. Did you want to get a beer?
I'm good.
You're good? Oh, that's right, you have your thing. Okay, and we need napkins. Let me get napkins.
We're that close?
Yes, very close. Gonna get it out. All right, so hide the napkins. I'm gonna get the other ones out and do a final tossing. Oh my gosh. Oh, you gotta look at this. So this is what the air fryer does. Then look how that got all caramelized on it.
Go lower. Oh, yeah. Nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I think they talk about putting it under the broiler to get that look. Oh, yum. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Okay. Just toss these a little bit more. All right, babe, you ready to come over?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Put this there. Flip these over. Wow. Can you bring your phone so I can get a picture before we dig in? Because I always forget my pictures. No, I'll take it. You know me, fussy. I'm fussy, so you want me to take it. He wants me to take it. Because I'm the only person I can get frustrated with is myself, right?
That's good.
Right. There we go. All right.
Ooh, those little scallions.
Yeah, little green onions. Okay. Little pick. Let's see. I'm going to take it away just a quick second. You entertain the crowd. You're doing great.
So, I love when she does that. Entertain the crowd.
Aw, they love you,
Do a
babe.
dance number. Grace's dance. Now, none of us really want to see that. That would be not attractive.
See, that wasn't horrible.
Greg said, sing. Oh, that's even worse. It'd be better to dance.
Now, my dad was here. He would break into one of his old fraternity songs
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
heartbeat, wouldn't
I
he?
can do a fraternity song,
Oh, maybe you better not.
but yeah, just wouldn't do
All right. Oh my gosh. So just take a look.
that. Yeah, those are pretty good.
So on this side is the more traditional Thai, sticky Thai wings. And this was one where they knew someone from Thailand, and that was kind of what they came up with. So it's a little different. So this is sticky. This one's not so sticky. Oh, I know. So yes, so we're gonna do this. Let me get plates.
I got it.
Nope, I got it right here. Here. Oh, yeah. Now, let's try the not the sticky ones because those just came out of the oven.
Okay.
So,
So you would,
we're doing these first. Yeah.
okay, which one?
So these are together, so you're gonna wanna see what we're doing here, we're tearing them apart. They tear apart so easily. And that's the thing, so cooking them together, they tear apart like in a heartbeat. Salty. With a little heat. A little,
Not much heat, but
I should have.
almost like a, Chinese
fish sauce? No.
Fish sauce?
Yes, almost like a soy taste to it.
Well, there is soy in both.
Oh, not even.
They're very good. I would add more heat. I would add maybe more of the chili paste, and
I would say the
or the
wings,
sriracha.
the wings are just phenomenal.
The wings are phenomenal. I'm telling you, that dried out method is like a great method.
I actually really like that.
It's good. It's more, to me, it almost tastes, I mean, I do not know my area as well. It tastes more Vietnamese. Like it's not what I would expect for Thai.
Yeah, I don't know if I would call it Thai. I mean, I wouldn't think it would Thai.
So maybe I need to ramp up the Thai chili paste. That's what I'm thinking. But very good. And I love the fresh green onions on top. All right.
I actually really like it. I just
It's
don't
very
think
good. It's just not,
it just doesn't taste
and
Thai.
it's definitely not sticky. And I'm trying to think if they said it was sticky on theirs or if I just got too, I think it was a Thai wing. I don't know if they call it a sticky wing. So maybe I would try to reduce that also to, you know what I mean? Like they're delicious. They're very good. They're very soy based. That's kind of what comes through. There's a lot of good ingredients
There's
in
a lot
there,
of soy,
but they don't really come through. The soy is what comes through most of all.
but I love soy.
But
so
they're
that's-
delicious, and to me, these would be a crowd pleaser, because it's, what's not to like, you know what I mean? They're salty with a little bit of vinegar. I'm just looking for the crispiest ones, because you know me, I like a crispy one. Ow, these are super hot, you're not gonna like this. They're really hot. I'm gonna do that.
Why? Because I don't like to have my
Oh, they're hot!
and not scorched.
I don't think cups can touch these yet. But they're sticky. They are sticky. Yeah, I'll do my pinkies. They're really hot. Even with asbestos hands, they're hot.
I can feel the heat.
Yeah. Well, they were just in the oven. So let's see what they say. Oh!
Okay.
Next time you cook wings, would you weigh one for me? Weigh the one that has the drum, and because I think when we buy them connected like this, do you need one of these together, or do you want me to try separate them? Or I'll be glad to, because I have a good weigher. That's not a good scale. I have a good weigher.
It's uneven.
And it says, yes, Archie, I've seen that too, where they, in fact, I want to try to make in the air fryer Korean wings, and they score them to help, it helps with the flavor penetrating, and it also helps with the cooking somehow. I forget why, I watched the video.
You can eat that?
I'm gonna try this hot. Oh.
Let's get some heat to it, right? Because I tasted it. I'm not sure what it is.
Now,
God, that's
again,
hot.
these are
Jeez.
delicious, but this is what I was just expecting more. It's sticky. I love this sticky. You get that from the Thai chili sauce because that already is sticky. And then the honey, and we reduced it.
Alright, I'm out.
Um,
I'm gonna
oh, he's a peasant.
wait. I can't.
Mm,
I don't do heat well.
mm. Those are good. These are finger licking good.
Is it because of there's some heat in that too? That's
Mhm.
not my fingers, but.
You know me, I love me some meat. So, I really like these. These aren't what I think of with a sticky chai wing.
No, they're not.
But they're good, but I want to play with some things to make them a little bit better. I just feel like they were missing something.
I didn't, but they're just not what I think you expected. But
Oh no,
with a,
but I still thought they were tasty. These are
they're right.
these are phenomenal. Mm. Mm.
Yeah, these are good.
Mm 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 mm. Mm.
Extraordinarily hot.
Now you see who the tougher one is. Right?
I have never claimed
Just eating the babe. No, it's and you guys know this because you guys cook. It's from cooking all the time. I have burned my fingers and hands so many times that they don't feel it anymore.
The little baby hands.
Archie said, I'm just curious how big they are. Yeah, I'll definitely. Archie says, for God's sake, Tubbs, are you using a fork to eat wings? It's kind of like a fork eating pizza.
It's only because they're that hot.
Please tell him we don't use a fork to eat wings.
I'm only doing it because I want to taste it. I'm hungry.
Likely story. Well, I did learn something. I was watching a video the other day, and I didn't know this, and I'm sure you both probably already know this, but do you know in Italy, like where we are going to reschedule that trip that we couldn't do from the pandemic, and I want to go to where they make, you know, I think it's in Napoli, to make good pizzas, but they do eat them with fork and knife there. They serve you, I was reading or watching, you get an individual pizza, that's how they serve them. There's not these big pies that everyone's digging into and sliced up. It's not sliced. And they bring it out to you and use a fork and knife for it. But they're also, there's a more tender crust, you know what I mean? Like it's a little easier for that. But I thought it was really interesting. In America here we do pizza with our hands. So you tell me, I want to know what your thoughts are.
So, I like those better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I shouldn't say that. Those are probably my favorite. Those are very good though.
They are very good.
But they're just not, I don't look at those as Thai.
Yeah.
That's it.
So we were at this Vietnamese place. I posted about it a couple weeks ago, called Gabriella's Vietnamese or Vietnam. Anyways, and they had these amazing chicken wings that they fry, of course, and you could get them in 2 different sauces. We got them in the fish sauce, which was more than just fish sauce, and they also had this soy-based sauce. That's almost what I would expect their wings to taste like, although these are air fried.
But I will say, I mean, I love those.
Oh, it was delicious. I still feel like maybe, it needs a little more lime or something. There's some, I might be wrong. I'm just saying, you know how like good food is a mix of salty, sweet, sour, and spicy, like all those things, right? You need all those, and fat, like you need all those things to kind of make things sing. And I just think there's just, I think it's close to me. I just think there's something just a little bit that needs to be adjusted. That's all.
I really like those.
But both of these links are below for your traditional sticky Thai. And I'm not saying that's authentic, but just what you would think of with a sticky Thai. The one from Buy This, Cook That. That one is my little post-its. That one is I know is excellent good. This one's really good. It's just more of like a more complex soy sauce. And again, there is Thai chili paste in there. So yeah, but very good. So Greg and Archie and anyone else watching, because I think Matthew was going to try to pop on, and I know Jersey Girl might be back there in the wings, and anybody else joining the stream. First of all, as I said earlier, my Twitter family, and my YouTube family too, I'm not dissing YouTube, I'm just saying my Twitter family that kind of has helped inspire, and I think we all inspire each other. Like it's just this great big foodie family. So I'm just so appreciative of you, because when Philly was down and out, those tweets just really made my day. And they actually gave me the impetus to think I'm going to try to figure this out directly on my phone on YouTube Live with kind of crappy microphone.
I think you did it.
So thank you. So I just appreciate it. And for anyone joining me for the first time, this was fun, but this isn't quite how, like the level of, what's the word I would say? Not professionalism, because I'm not a professional, but like I have a better microphone usually, but things just weren't working tech-wise. So
Archie said that, Diaz is there.
Diaz, hello.
Archie said, me using a fork tainted this experience.
I sure did.
I would
I
not
think we
use
gotta
a
kick
fork.
him out.
It was only that I had to eat it to taste it, and it was too hot. It burnt my little baby fingers.
Oh, his little baby fingers. Diaz, you missed quite the experience. Thank you for popping on. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Archie. Thank you, anyone else who was watching. And for anyone who watches video later, God bless you. There's some good food here, but there's also a lot of drama. Hopefully, so I won't see you this weekend because we are busy this weekend. But I will see you next week for a weekday meal. And it's right before my birthday. So my birthday's coming up at the end of the month. And this is going to be just a little bit before it. So on Thursday when you're not here, he's not going to be here. It's not my birthday, but he's not going to be here. And so I'm cooking myself a good pasta meal. And it's actually one of my favorite pasta recipes. We've not had it for a while, and he's not going to get it at all because I'm cooking it for me. So so that'll be next week, and then next week I'll be dropping my schedule for April. How in the world are we looking at April? And friends, lastly, I am at 478. I am just 22 away from 500 when I will schedule my.
You need a calculator for that?
I'm 22 away from 500 when I will have a crazy old 5-hour stream. Oh my goodness, what am I thinking? But I will do it to celebrate, and maybe I'll get some more subscribers. Maybe some more people will check out the craziness here in the Philly kitchen. So, from my heart to yours, and until we eat again, thank you so much. I appreciate you hanging in there when chips were down, and I love you all. So I will see you guys next week. Have a great week and weekend, and this was fun, friends. Signing off. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure how to turn this thing off. Okay, let's just try this. Yes.